Hello fellow lovers of the liminal and the weird, and welcome to another video by Liminal Spaces. Just wanted to do a quick channel update, and of course the first thing on the docket is the fact that our channel has hit 10,000 subscribers. This is absolutely incredible. Both my brother and I are in shock, and we did want to say thank you very much for all of you that are watching these videos. We love making them, and we're really happy that there are people out there that love to watch them. When my brother and I started this channel, we were just hoping to find a way to talk about the things that we love and make videos of things that we saw that we would often talk about to each other. We decided it'd be fun to talk about these things to the world. We really honestly, when we started, did not expect anybody to really care. So this has been really a humbling thing for us, reaching this many subscribers. So honestly, thank you everyone for watching, and we're gonna keep doing this. We're having so much fun. So thank you for being with us so far, and hopefully you'll stick with us in the future as well. Okay, on to what we plan to do next week. Next week, we're going to do, I guess, kind of a cosmic horror week. I don't know if this specifically falls under cosmic horror. We'll see. So I'm going to read John W. Campbell's Who Goes There, which is the short story that the movie The Thing is based on. Now, I know there are two movies. There's an original, I don't know if it was the 50s or 60s, retelling of this story, and then there's John Carpenter's The Thing that came out in the 80s. I'll tell you, I watched that movie. I was young when it came out, and I watched that movie, and honestly, the part that stuck with me the most was that crazy dog transformation. Wow. I mean, it was terror on a level I'd never experienced, and I had bad dreams about the transformation of that dog. Of course, Jason will be talking about that movie, John Carpenter's The Thing, and I think he also is going to go look at, I don't know if he's not going to do a deep dive into the original movie, but he's going to go look at the original movie as well, and I'll be reading the story. Of course, nobody had more of an influence on the golden age of science fiction than John W. Campbell. He was the editor for Analog for many, many years, and he had a tendency to kind of direct the way the stories were written that he wanted to publish in Analog. So a lot of his ideas can be seen throughout the stories of the Golden Age. I've heard people call it Campbellian science fiction era. So yeah, he's huge. I'm looking forward to reading this story. I've never read anything else by him. I'm also going to be reading one of my favorite stories by H.P. Lovecraft. I haven't read Lovecraft in years. I read him a lot when I was a teenager, and the story that I remember the most is one that I never hear talked about. And it's actually a collaboration story of H.P. Lovecraft with Kenneth Sterling. And the name of the story is In the Walls of Eryx. So if you would like to read along with us for next week, there are two short stories to read. The first one is John W. Campbell's Who Goes There? And the second one is H.P. Lovecraft and Kenneth Sterling's In the Walls of Eryx. They both look like they're about, I think the Who Goes There is almost 50 pages, and the H.P. Lovecraft is about 25. So yeah, give those a read for next week. And then of course, my brother Jason will be doing the John Carpenter version of The Thing, breaking that movie down and really looking into that. So if you'd like to, you can give that a watch as well. He'll also be reading the next story in Isaac Asimov's I, Robot, which is called Catch That Rabbit. So if you'd like to keep up with him, go ahead and read Catch That Rabbit by Isaac Asimov. We haven't forgotten about Philip K. Dick. He will be reading those as well. He's just really enjoying Isaac Asimov right now, so that's kind of where we're sticking to. So there you go. That's what you can expect for next week. For sci-fi and horror and fantasy news, There's a couple of interesting things. This was a hard week because of April Fools. There was a ton of stuff that got put out that would have been incredible, but I had to kind of slog through and try to figure out what was BS and what was not BS. One thing that I do see is, and I think this is true, I looked it up, I did my research the best that I could. We'll see if this is true or not, but apparently they are rebooting the X-Files, Hulu is. So that could be very interesting, a reboot of the X-Files. It says it's coming October 13th, 2024. When I did my research, I didn't get a specific date like that, but I did see that the concept of a reboot was apparently greenlit. We'll see if that's true or not. Something I'm very excited about, they are making a TV show called Welcome to Derry, which is a prequel to It, that will be telling the backstory of Pennywise and will apparently lead right up to the story of right where It begins. So I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be on HBO, and I don't see a date that it's set to be released yet, but yeah, that is an awesome thing that's happening. Robert Eggers, the director that brought us The Witch, which is actually one of my favorite movies, he also did The Lighthouse, is remaking Nosferatu, and it looks like they just wrapped filming. So that will be coming to theaters eventually, I'm guessing later this year or early 2025. But that should be really cool as well. I really like him as a filmmaker, so I'm looking forward to that. My brother found a really interesting movie that should be streaming on Shudder any day now. It might already be up. It's called Late Night with the Devil, and it looks like some kind of crazy, not handheld footage, but it's all about a live talk show that's going on, and somehow a possessed girl brings the devil to this talk show. Crazy premise. The trailer looks absolutely incredible. It did premiere last year in March, 2023 in March, but and I think it went to theaters, but not where I am. It wasn't around here for us to see it all. So really for us, coming to Shudder is when we'll first be able to see it. So that looks incredible. Can't wait to give that a watch. And today, the new Omen movie opened up in movie theaters. So I'll be giving that a watch next week. I do like the original Omen movies, so hopefully this is good. I'll let you know how it goes on the next channel update. And that's really about it of upcoming news. Again, thank you all very much for watching this channel. We appreciate you. We love doing this. You guys keep on watching and we'll keep making them. Thank you so much.